What's going on, guys? This is Almost Expert Wrestling, and today we are talking about a recent topic that has been all around the wrestling world, if you want to call it that. It's been allegations against of course, you should probably know by now, the former head, was it development trainer in NXT, Bill DeMott. He has stepped down as of the time of this video today, um, from that role. And, um, of course, after the allegations, which were brought from many NXT talents, former NXT talents, I'm not gonna lie, like, I haven't personally heard all of the things, but all I know is that, like, the main thing is that all of them uh, said that he abused talents verbally and physically, and yeah, all those allegations caused many people to, look at Bill DeMott badly, and he's stepped down, and he said that he's stepping down because he does not want the WWE to look bad from this. He still denies the allegations, but he is leaving to not have the WWE look bad from this. Now, Kyle, I want to. What are your thoughts about this whole situation? Go ahead.
All right, let me just real quick, one thing that you didn't do. Let me give everybody a little bit of background about Bill DeMott. I think nobody really exactly knows. A lot of people know who Bill DeMott is, but I'm sure a lot of newer fans do not. He's a former WCW and WWF wrestler back in the 90s and about early to mid 2000s. He was never like the most successful guy in the world. He is a former WCW United States champion, and he's won a tag team title as well down there in WCW. So that's just a couple things that he has done. Well, let me go in and get into it real quick. Bill DeMott was brought back to WWE in 2011 to do some Tough Enough, of course, with Stone Cold, and I believe Trish Stratus was on that as well. He came back in 2011, and so that's when he was brought back. So let's get more into the story. So Joe pretty much said what is going on with him. He was the target of some rumors that he abused wrestlers, that he was very, very hard on them. And, WWE was saying how they don't think it's true and that they've investigated and everything. I mean, at the same time, I think it is true, but I don't think that it's a big deal, honestly. And one thing that Joe said, that a lot of former WWE talent, former NXT talent, I just think that they're mad. I mean, if they really thought it was a problem, that they were getting abused, that they were getting whatever, they would have said it to Bill DeMott while they were there, and it would have got, I think that they're just mad that they're not in WWE right now, honestly. And, I think that probably the most famous name that said something was current TNA wrestler Derek Bateman, if anybody remembers who that was. Derek Bateman, who is now known as Ethan Carter III on TNA. He was probably the biggest name that I got out of that. So I was looking at the names that none of them were really famous, or that I known of. And I personally just think that it's something that they're mad about. And we all know that in all sports that training is very, very difficult, that it's very, very hard on people. And I watched Bill DeMott on Tough Enough. The guy is a dick. That's what you got to be. And you just can't be all soft with him. Stone Cold was a dick to him too. It's what's going to happen. I think it's stupid. I think the poor guy shouldn't have lost his job over it. But I think it's very, very smart that he did resign. He didn't want to give WWE a bad name. He's obviously a really, really good, loyal company guy. He was with WCW till the end in '01. And then he went over to WWE for a little bit. But WWE has lost one of their best trainers, I think. He really did well down there. He really worked well with a lot of guys. He was working with Finn Balor and Kevin Owens and Kenta and all the guys down there in NXT. He's gotten a lot of really good praise, and it's a shame that he is now out of a job. But I think he'll be back. I think that all this just has to blow over real quick. And I've been talking a very, very long time, so let me get it over to Joe real quick. You really didn't say overall all of your thoughts, but what do you think about this whole situation with Bill DeMott?
With Bill DeMott, my thoughts are, you summed it up great. I did fail to mention. I'm glad that you brought up his actual wrestling career. I forgot to bring that up in my boring intros that I do. But anyway, yeah. My thoughts overall, I liked what you were saying, like former NXT talents and former development talents have said this. Like, I see what you're saying there. Like, I mean, you really never know. And WWE said they investigated it. And what I'm saying, and what a lot of people are saying, is that how are they going to investigate this? Like, and the joke is that they didn't, and they just, you know, just said they just denied it to, look good. But anyway, my thoughts are, you know, what you were saying about in all of sports, training is tough, and obviously trainers and coaches in sports have to be tough. You can't be a wimp. I mean, in some cases they are, and sometimes that works great, but overall you have to be, you know, kind of a dick, like you were saying, and you know, and I want to touch on this. Like, I'm not gonna get too into it, but this kind of has to do with, uh, I'm not gonna get too personal or anything, but we live in a day and age where anything that you do will offend somebody in the world, and I believe that is the case when you look at now with Bill DeMott. Like, his training must have rubbed off the wrong way with some people. It's just the way people do every day. You say something and it offends somebody out there. It's the same way with Bill DeMott. He trained and, was tough with some people, and, people took it really wrong. Or, I don't know what Bill DeMott is. I'm not certainly defending him, and I'm not against him either. Obviously, whatever happened, he knows, and the people making the allegations know for sure. But, if he was abusive, and verbally and physically abusive, that's wrong. Like, I understand training should be tough, but you shouldn't physically and verbally be, too tough with trainees. But, yeah, those are pretty much my thoughts on it. You know, if he's
Yeah.
if he's
Okay,
not,
go ahead. Sorry.
oh yeah, I'm just finishing up. Yeah, if he's not guilty, good for him. But if he's guilty, shame on him. I don't really have an opinion because I'm not there. I don't want to throw out anything that I don't know what I'm talking about. I hate people who do that themselves, so I'm just not gonna do it. Um, I think that's it. I mean, we both gave our sides. Is there anything else we should cover here?
Yeah, I just have one more thing to say about you, what you were saying. What I was saying before was, it's just really strange to me that, okay, while you were talking, I was listening to you, but I was also looking at the names of people. If anybody remembers Simon Dean from I believe the early 2000s, mid 2000s, I don't know what his name is now, but I saw that he was on the list, and then Dolph Ziggler's younger brother was on the list as well. That was strange to me as well. But I'm just wondering, all of these people are from different time periods. Why is all of these allegations coming out at the same time? This is just all very, very strange to me, that all of these people are saying similar things about Bill DeMott now in 2015, when some of these happened either in 2005, because Bill DeMott was a trainer for WWE before Tough Enough, I believe. I think he was just a regular trainer, but he became the head trainer lately, like recently. But this is just all very, very strange to me that I keep saying that word strange because it is. That all these allegations are coming out at the same time. And if they are true, you're right. Shame on the guy. He shouldn't have went that far. I mean, I've heard racial slurs and all that. Yeah, it's wrong, but I haven't seen, I believe no black people are even on the list. I mean, all these are white wrestlers, so I don't understand how Bill DeMott could be racist towards them if they're all the same. But who knows? And I don't know. This isn't a race thing. This isn't. I mean, I'm not trying to get personal with anybody here, but I just think that it's like very, very strange to me that all of these allegations are coming out at the same time for no reason. It's not like Bill DeMott recently won an award or something. I mean, he was in a damn video game. That's it. So there's nothing else I have to say. I just think it's weird. If it's true, it's true. If it's false, it's false. The guy's not in WWE right now, so I don't think it's anything to worry about. But It's just a shame, and I hope it doesn't hurt WWE's name because they have such a good development center over there. Everything's going well with WWE and their development talent, so I hope this doesn't affect anything in the future. So,
Yeah, I mean,
there you have it.
what you're saying about like all these allegations at once, it's not the first time anything like this in the whole entire world, not just wrestling, has happened. I mean, you look at, I mean, the only example I can really think of, I don't know if, I mean, this was a big thing a couple of years ago, with, I'm sure Kyle, you probably know about this, like the Penn State scandal. I don't know if you remember that a couple years ago with the assistant coach for the Penn State college football team.
Yes, I do. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
I mean, I don't want to go into doing detail, but obviously he was accused of raping, and one person brought it up, one person started the wave, and then people just continued to say, "Oh, I was a part of that too. He treated me wrong too. He did this." That's happened with many things in the world. So I think
Yeah, and
yeah,
I like how you mentioned that. Sorry to cut you off there, but
yeah,
I do like how you mentioned that because it recently happened with Bill Cosby as well, and
yeah,
I don't know if anybody knows about that, but women kept accusing him of things, and it happens all the time. It's like one person says something about this guy, and then let's go ahead and jump on the bandwagon and keep saying it. So that's, I mean, I think that Bill DeMott might have been ignorant, rude, or whatever to one or two people, but I just personally do not think that he did it to several people. I just think that it kind of got out there the wrong way. So, but yeah, yeah, I do agree.
yeah, and I mean we covered everything pretty much, and of course if you haven't heard, we're on a YouTube time limit. Thank you, YouTube, you suck. All right, so we're gonna end it here. You can follow me on Twitter at Almost Wrestling. It's on the bottom of the screen right over here. And you can subscribe to this channel if you haven't checked out our last. I don't know if it's our last yet, but like the one of our recent videos talking about our struggles. Be sure to check that out. It's basically a reintroduction to AEW. It's what we want for viewers, basically, and our new strategies. We discuss it all there in a short video since we're on time limit. And but yeah, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like, and of course comment. What are your thoughts on the Bill DeMott scandal? Just go ahead and below comment below or tweet to us. But I think in the comment section would be a lot better because it's all right here on the same subject. And take it away, Kyle.
Yep, at Kyle Smith WWE. It's in the description. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter as well, my personal Twitter account. And like Joe said, comment, do whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all I really have to say. We have to get this video rolling.
Yeah, that's it. And so until next time, this is AEW.